Good evening, guys. Thank you for coming. My name is Kaylia Graves, and this is going to be a topic about living together before marriage. So, cohabitation is going to be the situation in which two people, unmarried, are going to be living together, usually for emotional or sexual reasons. And typically, cohabitation does yield a divorce. In 1970, Encyclopedia Online does tell us that 523,000 of heterosexual couples were actually living together. The census from the government informs us in 2013 that 7 million people were living together, and this is including heterosexual and same-sex couples. And of the same-sex couples, you have about 573,000 living together. So because there's so many more of them, of the couples living together before marriage, it's going to be more relevant to each and every one of us. There might be some of you here today or everywhere. It's just going to be all around you now. So, and then also couples today are going to be wanting to know what they're getting into before they do take this commitment, before they legally go into this, so they don't waste their time, they don't waste their money, all of these different things. It's going to be a greater impact to them. And also, women in 1970 a lot more dependent on men, just because many of them did not have jobs. They were stay-at-home moms and helping the kids, all of these different things, cleaning around the house. But now, more women actually do have jobs and are out and about, so they're not as dependent on men. So actually, this is going to help increase why a lot of them are living together before marriage, cohabitating, rather than just go ahead and getting married and all of these different things. So the comfort experience at home is going to be due to the practice of normal at-home actions. So, blow drying your hair, or cooking, washing dishes, reading a book. All of these normal activities are going to be something you have to be comfortable with. You will have to grow comfortable doing them with your roommate, basically. And then with these actions that you're doing, you are going to be creating a more comfortable level. You will learn more about them. You will learn more about their personality. So once you first meet a person, you're not going to know that much. You only know surface level about their personality. Hey, this person likes the color blue. But as you become more into the relationship, you learn under the surface of what this person is like. And with living together, you will actually learn more about it. So you will learn more of their secrets, maybe, and this will actually create a stronger relationship. It will help the couple grow closer together. So, and then how do you know if a couple is actually going to be truly fit to be together? Well, by living together, this is going to take up a lot of their time. They might see each other more often in between activities. They might be sleeping in the same bed. All of these different things are going to be seeing each other more, interacting more. So, and once you first meet a person, you are going to be commencing with the honeymoon phase. So, happy, lucky, everything like that. It's going to be a great time. But then after this phase, there are little things that start to irritate the other person. So there might be bobby pins left around, toilet seat left up, all these things typically grate on the other person's nerves. And then after this, these might turn into bigger fights. So it starts from bickering and leads to bigger fights. Actually, a coworker of mine, she lived with her boyfriend for about 3 years, and then after about a year and a half, 2 years, they started getting into these bigger fights. It started with just the little things that were irritating them, and then they grew into bigger fights. And because of it, they actually cut it off before they even got married. And it actually helped the relationship because of that. They didn't waste their time with legal things. They didn't have to go to court. They didn't waste their money, anything like that. So it actually did benefit the relationship, whether it was the end of the relationship, but it did help in knowing that they weren't going to be suitable to live together. And then also this is going to establish a stronger bond between them. So you have to maintain a more comfortable level together. So you are going to be sick together. You might be, having to use restroom, just sleeping together, all these different not very pleasing activities. You will have to be comfortable doing with them. You might not do these things in public with people, but you have to be comfortable doing them with your hopefully future spouse. So you will create a greater bond because of this. You will, have to be comfortable in all situations with this person. So that actually does benefit the relationship because of that. All right. So, and if your partner asks you, hey, would you like to move into this apartment with me? Now, it should be a resounding yes. You should definitely go for it just because it is so beneficial to the relationship. It might, help you learn more about their quirks, the compatibility with the person, and then it even creates a stronger relationship just through being comfortable with them. All of these different things. So why even bother? Why should I even live with my significant other if it could lead to divorce at the end of the road? Well, because also you might end up with happiness at the end of the road. Always go for the risk. Thank you.